Hello, hello, hello. Well, how are you doing? Long time no hear, long time no see, long time. I know y'all wondering, man, what's happening with the Nubian King? What he doing? Where he at? Up there in Israel. This here, what you're looking at is the beginning of a restructuring of a water filterization plant for the entire city of Bat Yam. Before we get to going, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know how we do this. These are apartments in the city of Bat Yam, and we just doing some repair work. You see this man basket, I have to put the men down in the hole. There's a deep hole down there. And then I had to, put the equipment and stuff. Other than that, while they down there, I get to sit back, relax, read a little something. So I figured, I'll go ahead and talk to you for a moment since it's been a while. It's been a while since I put everything up. But, nothing against you. I just been busy. Just been busy. And while I've been busy, while I have been out being busy, it's been a busy world we've been in between Israel, Russia, China, India, South Africa, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, Ghana. Some major movement, or America, major movements have taken place. And as you know, on the top of everybody's conversation is the United States of America. The United States of America is on the top of everybody's agenda. See, there's a cat up there in the tree. Up there just chilling. He come down every day for lunch and eat with the workers. One of the workers always throw him out a little piece of meat or something. But anyway, everybody is talking about what's going on in America and Donald Trump. And I just want to make a point about DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. I hope I'm not mispronouncing it, but nevertheless, what I wanted to talk to you just briefly about is the Reverend Al Sharpton, Reverend Al Sharpton walking all of these African Americans into the store because they didn't get rid of the DEI program. Now, what I wanted to share with you is that from the information that's out, is that was some super stupid, ignorant Negro business that Al Sharpton again was involved in, leading black people on the road of silliness. Why did I say that? There's a sister that's making rounds on the internet sharing the percentages of different groups that have benefit from the DEI program. Okay? Now, when you hear the DEI program, you automatically kind of think like it's some program put together for black folks to help black folks get ahead or get something going, because everything they put out, they want to make it seem like black people are the benefactors, benefit from it. Now, I didn't know, I didn't even know what DEI stands for. I had to go and read up, diversity, equity, inclusion, and get an understanding of what they were talking about. Now, the sister that's making her rounds, I don't know if you've seen it, she breaks down, right, percentage-wise, the individual racial groups that are benefiting from DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion. And she said number one on the list are white American women. They're the number one racial group that are benefiting from the DEI program. Then after that, like she said, Asians, then Hispanics, then white men, and then Native Americans. She went through all these different ethnic groups. And the last group on the list that she said benefit from the DEI program are who? African Americans. African American. Then she went on to make some other stats that the racial group that holds the greatest amount of PhDs, doctorate degrees in the continental United States are African American females. Black women in America hold the highest number of doctorate degrees in the educational system in the United States of America. So certainly those sisters don't need no DEI program because they well educated and well qualified for anything in the field that they'll study that they come at. They got it. They got the paper, everything. Okay, but it's black women that's on top of that pile. So they don't need DEI. It's white women that benefit mostly from that program. Okay, and being that the numbers show black people are the least number of racial group that benefit from DEI. Why the hell Al Sharpton marching all those black folks up in the store talking about, yeah, they're going to support because they didn't get rid of DEI? As if that's something that's really helping black people. Y'all see what I'm saying? How you can't be so quick to jump on something because you see everybody else out there. You know what I'm saying? One thing my mother said when I was a little bitty fella walking home from elementary school in Atlanta, Georgia, she said, don't walk home with the crowd. And she said the reason why is the crowd always get into trouble. Because the crowd always be on some stupid stuff. So when I saw Al Sharpton, of all people, walk into that store with all of those black people behind him, I said, here goes the dumb stuff. Because he always be on some stupid stuff when it comes to black people. And just like one brother said, and I'm so glad that many of our people are waking up. One brother said, damn, is there anybody else that can talk for black people besides that guy? You know what I'm saying? And nothing has changed. Absolutely nothing has changed. Al Sharpton just represent he's the face of the power structure that's in place to keep black folks in position. Because he ain't doing diddly squats to raise black people up. All of the beautiful brothers and sisters that have come along before him, and even during the time, that have actually made power moves to raise the living condition and the standard and status of black people, they're gone. They done got killed, ostracized, shot down, defunded, thrown off, thrown out, bagged up, shut up. But here you got a tackhead like Sharpton out here walking all these black folks into this store and don't even need it. All them sisters out there, you never know. It could have been black women in that group that just want to show their support that probably got PhDs. Because there's so many black women in America with PhDs, I wouldn't be remiss to say that maybe one or two or three of those sisters in that group with Al Sharpton are doctorate degree holders. And they just out to show support. Because listen, if you don't listen to a whole bunch of different type of news reporters and you stick to one, especially if you stick to mainstream news media, which they done fell off so bad, you're going to be highly miseducated, just like the old man say. If you don't listen to the news, you're not informed. But if you listen to the news, You misinformed. So you got to go through everybody to get the real story. I mean, people that they talk about like Alex Jones, yep, absolutely. Whenever the power structure don't want you to know something, they try to demonize and discredit the people that's telling the truth. Alex Jones, he's still there, and I heard a lot of people say, "Oh, he's the how they call it, the paid opposition, the controlled opposition, to make you think that someone is talking against the power structure, but he's not really saying nothing." Then you got Oren Sawyer over there also with Alex Jones, Greg Reese. Then you got over there Clayton and Nalidus Morris over there on Redacted. You got Independent News Media. You got Unhinged News Network. You understand? And then you got Megyn Kelly. I really like Megyn Kelly because she be doing some serious. That white girl, she boss. She boss. I like the way she be coming and bringing information raw and unfiltered. Like she just don't give a, And then Candace Owens. I really like the way she brawled. What's that girl name? Harris. Yeah. The girl that was running for vice president, Candace Owens cooked that woman. Because she said something smart about our baby girl, Janet Jackson. You see, me, I'm 63. Michael Jackson, a couple of years older than me? So that means Michael Jackson, that whole Jackson family, that's our family. And those of you all that know, they entertain us. That was our people, our group, our family. Everybody feel close, you know what I'm saying, the Jackson 5, A, B, C. It's easy as one. I want you back. Oh, baby, give me one more step. What are you saying? And you run around here knucklehead cosplaying. It don't make no difference if you Indian. It don't make no difference if you Native American. It don't make no difference if you Chinese. It don't make no difference. We vote for Jimmy Carter. Then we vote for George Bush. Didn't we vote for President Clinton? Then we vote for Ronald Reagan. Well, guess what? They all white. But we still voted for them. So that means what? It don't make any difference what your race is. It makes a difference what your policies are. And so for her to be running around trying to pretend to be black, talking about watching some collard green and some daggone bathtub, you get what they call nigga, please. Now you be nigga, please. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about the African American community because your daddy say he wasn't white. They were Irish, Jamaican. And he said they had no white people, black people in their family. And why is it that the whole time, all of those days, they were talking about this woman, you never heard nothing about her and her daddy because she did a stupid interview on a radio station in Jamaica that he felt slighted the family and shown the family in a bad light, and she been in the doghouse with her father ever since. But Candace Owens, my girl, broke it down about her to the nitty-gritty. And so the point is you got to be looking in many, many different places to get your information. Because if you one of those individuals sitting up there, you constantly watch CNN and think you informed, then you come to me with dumb stuff talking about Jews. I'm living up in here with these people. I know exactly what they're thinking about, talking about. And so I'm sitting here talking with this knucklehead, going back and forth, listening. I just had to stop the conversation. Let me ask you a question. Where you getting your information from? Oh, I watch CNN. I mean, proud to say it, as if you done just informed me that you looking at the holy grail of news and information. I'm saying, just CNN? Yeah. Like, you surprised that I asked you? You get your information from CNN. And you're going to go back and forth with a brother that's living in Israel, been here since 1981. Speak fluent Hebrew, know these people. You know what I'm saying? The works. See these folks? I can go down there, talk with them, questioning them, and I've done this over the years. What you think about this? What you think about that? What you think about this? What you think about that? And get a good understanding of what they're thinking about. But here's a guy sit and watch CNN, constant negative news, trying to battle with me, go back and forth about their points about the war. Whew. Listen, now you got President Trump. You see the difference between strong and weak? Strong and weak. Power, respect power. Everybody respect the strong man. This dude got them people out. I don't care if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before he got in that seat. Because why? He unpredictable. They asked Putin, who do you rather have for president in America? Who would you rather see, Biden or Trump? He said Biden. Can you explain why? He said, yeah, because Biden is predictable. He said Trump, he's unpredictable. You just don't know what he's going to do. And see, that's the way, you want to keep your enemies in a state of uncertainty so they won't know what you're going to do. And so now you see, he told him, he said, hey, if those people not released by the time I get in that White House, what did he say specifically? All hell is going to break loose in the Middle East. And I heard one reporter say, yeah, Trump said they're going to have hell to pay. If that ain't what he said, he didn't say they're going to have hell to pay. He said all hell is going to break loose in the Middle East. And then you look up, they directed that energy at Netanyahu because they know it was him that was blocking every peace agreement. Because you know what? That agreement they just signed and just got them people released, dig this. They did that months ago, last year. It's the same agreement that Netanyahu blocked months ago, which means what? Those people could have had their relatives back long time ago. But because this one clown was blocking the process for his own personal benefit, nothing could get done. So what changed? Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump is a man of his word. He do what he say he gonna do. Just like he told them in the rally. He said, I don't care. He said, I'll bomb the shit out of them. I don't care. I don't care. People hollering and cheering. Oh, yeah. He said it just like that. I don't care. I'll bomb the shit out of them. That's exactly what he said. And turned around and did it. He dropped bombs in Afghanistan. It was the next bomb under the nuclear bomb. He said he called it the mother of all bombs. Then Russia, Putin, he dropped a couple of bombs. He said this the grandfather of all bombs. So you got these leaders dropping bombs. Now, whether they killed anybody, I don't remember that. They could have just dropped the bombs out there in open field. Because a lot of time that happened over here in Israel. When you hear them rockets and everything, it be dropping over there in the dirt where ain't nobody at. Okay? So, nevertheless, the people free. Why? Because Trump has got these people that he putting in position all around him, all around the government, that they speak on his behalf. So whatever they bringing you It's actually Trump. And whatever they do or say, Trump is going to go with it, right? Because you're not going to have no strong house where you got people running around giving out orders, and then when they get to the leader, the head of the house, he say, no, that's weak. So that Middle East envoy was over there in Qatar, called and told Netanyahu he coming to Israel tomorrow, which is Saturday, the Shabbat. I need you in a meeting. I need to sit down and talk with you about this deal. And so they telling him, well, you know, it's Shabbat. We don't do no meeting on the Shabbat. And the guy was like, I don't want to hear crap about no Shabbat. You make sure he be in that meeting tomorrow, and I'll be there just this time. Well, it was Shabbat, and guess who was on time in the meeting? Netanyahu. Why? Because that Middle East envoy is speaking on behalf of Donald Trump. Okay, and Trump shut down them bombs, and then when the reporter asked him on the airline, why did he go ahead and okay the shipment of 2,000 bombs to Israel, he said because they paid for them. See that? You see that? But now here's Biden giving it away free and money. Trump come in and say, I ain't giving you nothing. So what Israel had to do, they had to pay their fair share, which makes sense. Here you sitting there with a national deficit of trillions of dollars and you giving away stuff and money? Are you crazy? Not even interested in trying to bring the debt down. But you steady doing stupid stuff that's keeping the debt going and also increasing it by giving away so much. But Trump told them straight up, he said they got them bombs because they paid for them. And if it's any country on this planet that can afford to buy, it's these bandits right here. They can afford to buy whatever they want. They just be some cum sons. Oh, you don't know what that is in Hebrew. Cum sons are cheapskates. Got the money, but don't want you to pay for it. Standing there with the money. And Trump knows that. Man, if it's anybody got his money in this world, it's them. So he told them straight up, the reason why they got them bombs is because they paid for them. But with Biden giving away free, I ain't giving away nothing. Man, we're in a national crisis over here. We are in debt. We not giving away nothing free. And we not covering nobody else's bill for security. If them jokers can't pay for it, they not getting it. And you know, last year, I remember when the European nation crapped on themselves. Why? Because Trump was coming in office telling them, man, we can't afford to keep carrying these people and they getting our military protection and not paying for it. He said they got the money. They're going to have to start paying their fair share. But what did Europe do? Europe went in overdrive talking about they need to Trump-proof their economies. Because Trump coming in and there's not going to be no more free ride anymore. All that military security they're getting from the United States, greatest military in the world, Trump he was saying, hey, I get to the White House, y'all got to pay for that. Ain't no more free ride. So then that's where the NATO and all these people, European nations, started saying, oops, we're going to have to get ready because we're going to have to start paying for these billions and billions, trillions of dollars of military, support. Yeah, that's what they said. We're going to have to start Trump-proofing our economies. And just like you told, man, talking about, hey, they got them because they paid for them. There you go. Now, on one hand, it's really, okay, so the moves that Trump is making, all right, it appears to be actually good for the nation, tightening up the border. And those people have been there doing those things. And just like he said, man, these other nations dumped out their prison and mental institution and gave us their worst. Now the woman talking about she don't want to take them back. How you not going to take your own citizen back? No, boo-boo. You got to receive these bandits. You just dump all this garbage in our country. That to me makes sense. You're going to send us the worst you got for us to deal with. And this ding-dong president we had in office did it. And now he gone out laughing because he left an absolutely mess for the incoming president. And that's so evil. That's so evil. Then tried to institute laws and standards that can't be changed, that's going to put the government in a crippled position. Well, you know, are you supposed to be president to benefit and enrich yourself and your family? Or are you supposed to be president to work on behalf of the people and try to upgrade the people's standards of living and make things pleasant for your citizens? But all that crime family did was get in there and loot, rob, steal, and get money for themselves like they had been doing all along. All along. And so now you got a man coming in and saying, shit over with, it's over with now. You know, party's over with. Get out of here. Train ain't rolling no more. Now they mad. You know, they mad. And then you got ding-dong Democrat leaders talking about they're going to do everything they can to oppose Trump. And just like Homie was saying, so you support criminals running loose in your neighborhood, rapists, robbers, thieves, molesters, pedophiles. You support that? You know what I'm saying? So it's a real intense, crazy situation, man, to say the least. It just absolutely don't make no sense whatsoever. The devil is running amok. You better watch out. I hope you subscribe. I hope you heard something that caused you to think, but it just don't make no sense whatsoever to try to oppose an individual that's coming out working to improve things for the people. It's just a damnable shame. I appreciate you listening. I love you with a perfect love. I love you from the basement of my heart to the attic of my mind. I love you 24/7. That means I love you all the time. Shalom.